Okay. Let's go get Benjamin. Wonder if I'm going to see the policeman in my travels here. We'll see, huh? Come on, Weezer, let's go for a ride. I mean, that'd be a crazy coincidence, you know, it's crazy. Go, Weezer. Right here, I'm carrying you. Come here. Come here, come here. There we go, good boy. Fucking dog. He's more needy than the kids are. There you go. It's dark out here. Can I flip this damn screen? I guess I can't, huh? Wish I could flip the screen. See who that is right there. Yeah, they slowed down. They almost stopped going around that fucking curve. That's funny. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. But I'm just fucking crazy. Come on, Weezer. You know, they can't just keep doing this forever. Get in the car. I mean, I guess if you're that dumb, you would. But just like the cops say, eventually you get caught, right? Eventually you get caught. So we'll just keep this on me. I'll have to narrate it. Boy, that's dark, isn't it? Why does it say USB checking? Oh, why is this fucking? Why'd you keep plugging this into the USB? Teenagers. It does not need to be in. Oh, she has to have her music. Because God forbid they just listen to this fucking radio. There we go. Yeah, I mean the radio, that's like too much like work. I mean, the sound quality is not good enough because my daughter's iPhone 8 is not good enough for her. To the point that she says today that she wants to, one of her goals this summer, okay, the summer before her senior year, one of her goals, the main goals that she has this summer is to buy a new phone, her own new phone, because the iPhone 8 is not good enough for her. She needs like $1,000 iPhone with a better camera. The camera's not good enough on an iPhone 8, she said. And I understand that if you're like a professional photographer or, you know, fucking rich, or you got money, you know, you got fuck you money or something like that. But when you work and you understand the value of money, you know, and you're about to become an adult and start your life, and I ask her what her goals for the summer are, so I can help her to accomplish her goals for the summer. And the one is to, you know, to get her car going. It wasn't really even her goal. That was kind of my goal, for her to get her car running. She don't really care to drive, I guess. That's what she said. But it runs. It just needs a radiator. It's not hard to change in 20 minutes probably. But and it's got a slow battery drain on it. The ECM's bad. They're notorious for it. So it's not at top of my priority list to run out and hurry up and get her back on the road with all these fucking people texting and driving. I mean, it's a dangerous place to be out on the road. You got a bunch of fucking idiots running around trying to do this and that while they drive. They're gonna hurt somebody or get somebody killed. Well, they already have, I'm sure, and they do. Hey, look, there's somebody in the alley back there with their lights on outside of Welshko's garage there. Mr. Mayor. What's up, Mr. Mayor? Must be some pressing business on a Monday evening at 10:45 p.m. Whatever. It's not my business. not my business. And I don't care. Unless they fuck with me, then I care. What the fuck is that? Wow, somebody pulling off McIntyre. Wow, that's weird. Fucking people are weird, man. Really weird. Is it just me, or has the world got really, really fucking weird in the last 2 years, man? It's fucking strange as hell. People do some weird shit. It's weird to me, because I'm not a fucking weird, creepy stalker. But I guess it's normal to them. It's what weird, creepy, pedophile stalkers do, I guess. And you should, to be honest, you should be afraid. You should be really afraid. Hey, look. You're fucking blinking light. This is stupid shit. Anyway. You should be rather afraid because these weirdos are the fucking law. They are the people that run your community. That's the weirdos. Because nobody else wants to do that. It's not cool. It's not fun. So the weirdos do that. And they turned it into their own little secret club. And guess what they use their power for? To fucking punish people that they don't like. Now, I never bullied anybody or made fun of anybody. Ever. I protected the little guy. But that don't matter. Because they are sick fucking weirdos. So it doesn't matter if you're a good person or not. If you piss one of them off, that's it. They have power. They control your utilities. They control your public safety. Isn't that scary? That pedophiles and basically evil, vindictive people are the ones in charge of your public safety. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Of course there's exceptions to that. Of course there are good cops out there. Just like any other industry, there's good cops and bad cops. But the good cops and stuff, here's the problem, buddy. You know this goes on. You took an oath to protect and serve, yet you stand by. You stand by idle and let this happen when it's your job to protect and serve the people of your community. Okay? Guess what? It's in the laws. It's in the laws. You are guilty by association now. You are now becoming a horrible, fucking evil criminal person. I didn't write the laws. You guys like to fucking use them to your advantage, so that's the only reason I know them. Now I know that. Now it's gonna backfire on you. Did you guys not think of that? Or are you just too busy to think of that? Too busy worrying about everybody else, everybody but yourself. Oh, bright headlights. What do you know? 10:30 at night on a Monday evening. There's a lot of fucking traffic. Okay. Is it that crazy if I say that there is always eyes on me? Put it that way. There's always eyes on me. Physically. There's always eyes on me. I cannot get to an intersection in bumfucked Egypt on a fucking Tuesday, middle of the night, without there being a fucking car show up. Okay? Is that crazy to say that? Because that's the truth. That is the fucking truth. And when it happens for so long, you start to question what the fuck's going on, Like, this ain't normal. Not at all. I've sat on back roads for fucking hours at different times where not a single car drives by. But now I cannot put myself in a position where I drive through an intersection or a juncture and there's not eyes on me. There's not a car driving by. Or I can't leave my house without a neighbor walking out of their house or walking into their house. It's know, I know what it is. I'm saying it out loud because I know what it is. Because my confidence has risen so high in my awareness that I am without a doubt know that this is exactly what it is. Don't kid yourself. I know that you're wondering if I'm telling the truth, and you're wondering if the liars are telling the truth, the ones that are calling me crazy right now. I promise you owe it to yourself to just look into this a little bit. Hey, look at that! I made the turn going down 3rd Avenue into Hastings. I made the turn. There was no cars in front of me there. I made the turn, and there's a car literally 100 yards in front of me. How's that happen? How does that happen? They had to have been sitting there. They had to have been. Like I said, I'm open to any other explanation to that. They literally had to have been sitting in the middle of the road waiting for me to make that turn. Okay? Because they don't like to be caught on camera. And now, because of this, I record everything to build, for evidence. But I don't post it. I post very, very, very little of my evidence. I have a lot of evidence. A lot. And they want it. They want it bad. So this car in front of me, it's like an SUV of some type. They're far enough in front of me that they won't let me come near them, I'm sure. But I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's try something. I'm just gonna stop right here. Okay, now I'm on 3rd Avenue Extension. I can see all the way in front of me and behind me. There's not a single fucking car. And I'm stopped. Alright, let's take bets. How long do you think it is until a car comes on a Monday evening at 11 o'clock? I don't give it long at all. Maybe 30 seconds. And there will be a fucking car show up. I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. I'm not saying this because I can tell the future. It's just this is what they do. I'm a patient person, but I don't think I'm gonna have to wait very long here. And I'm older. See, the problem with them though is they'll sit like that guy was just sitting there on 3rd Avenue. They'll sit there all fucking day because they're getting paid. They don't fucking care. It's like a job that you get paid at. It's a worthless job that it's not even needed. If you enjoy doing those worthless jobs, hey, that's fine by you. I don't. I like to have some kind of meaning to what I'm doing. I like to have a purpose, like I'm doing something good to make the world a better place. Not contributing to this shit that's gonna ruin the world. It's gonna ruin people at least. Maybe it'll save the world. But at what expense? How many lives? How many people had to die? Unnecessarily. I say unnecessarily because there's other ways to do things. This is not. It's not cool. And I do not consent. I do not consent to be the fucking the center of their little experiment. Because I do not, even if I did agree to something, no entiendo. I no understand. And that is, my friends, is what they call fraud. Or if you attach some monetary value to it, it's theft by deception. Hell, if you make it $500, it's a felony. Wow, they're gonna prove me wrong. Mark this on the calendar. This is rare right here. Meanwhile, this fucking idiot in the SUV sitting right over top of this hill laughing his ass off, probably. So if you know that your devices listen to you, you know, for your data, so they can send the right ads to your phone and all that. If you know this, or you believe it, and you don't care, right? But think about it. If you know that this is possible, and this technology exists, and there's people that can just access your device whenever they want, like Edward Snowden says, without you ever knowing a fucking thing. With all the weirdos and sick people in the world, don't you think that there's a risk there involved? Don't you think there's gonna inevitably be some people with not the best intentions that use this for nefarious, for their envious reasons, for vindication, for vindictive people, man, for revenge, for out of spite? Oh, there's the car. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought, but I just got tired of waiting until I started driving, but before I even got over the hill, there it was. And another one coming out of the hospital. Thanks, asshole. They just fucking high beamed me. Or no, maybe they were telling me there's a cop up here. Maybe. There are some good people left in the world. Actually, I think most people are good people. Most people are good people. That being said, if you go off of that, then that leads you to the realization that not all of these people gangstalking you, they can't know what they're doing. So that means that they are being manipulated. They're being told whatever. It's micromanagement. Need to know basis, you know. Now this is known that in the intelligence communities, information is not shared unless you need to know. It's a need to know thing. So they only tell people what they need to know to get them to do what they need to do. So, hey, here, I'll pay you to do this. Most people, that's all they need to know. They don't care about anything else. But others, they're only told a little bit more. So I don't think they know. Most people probably don't know why. The why. That's the question you gotta ask, is the why. Okay. You say this, but how do I know it's true? You say I'm doing my service for my country. 'Cause I'm no terrorist. So if I'm on some terrorist watch list, that's a fucking lie, for one. Yeah, they have their little tools and their little means to basically subvert the law. And they're used to getting their way. So they get their way. And do you ever have somebody like that that's spoiled, rotten, they always get their way? And then what happens when they don't get their way? You know what I'm talking about. When they don't get their way, whoa, shit hits the fan. It creates a spoiled, rotten child. And they start their little temper tantrums. Okay? And if that don't work, what comes after that? Then the evil fucking spitefulness comes, right? And you just see it in their eyes. How mad they get.